Hello friends, welcome to this lesson of our video editing course. In this very video, I'll be paying attention to skit makers. We all know what skit making is all about, creating video content for mostly entertainment purposes. Now, the very first thing you should bear in mind is that you should maintain high picture quality, and this is dependent on the device you are making use of. Okay, what you are using to take your coverage, whether your mobile phone or maybe a video camera if you can afford one. So the video quality or the picture quality or the megapixel of your camera should be high enough. Okay, that's the first thing. Then the second thing to take note of is noise interference. For most of your outdoor video coverages, you'll be having challenges with noise, background noise. Okay, so the way out is to purchase a skit. There's a skit microphone. Okay, it has a noise reduction functionality. So if you purchase it, it will help reduce background noise. Okay, then every other thing like adding effects, all those popular Nigerian skits, background sounds like 70 years old man and stuff like that. I'm going to teach you how to do this in this very video. Let's go, guys. I have this very funny video in my phone. Let's assume I was the one that recorded it. Let me locate this video now and play it for us, guys. Now, my interest is in that funny part a coconut hit his head. Okay, I want to add 70 years old man. I want to add it to this very point now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to trim out the remaining parts of this video, like from here. Okay, so I will trim it out. Now I'll click on the back button, click on music. So when I click on music, I click on extract. You can see extract here. So I have a video I saved from YouTube. So I'm going to click on this video and extract the sound. So this is where the 70 years old man and all those stuff, this was the man who made those comments. Okay. So if you want to learn how to download videos from YouTube, if you don't know how to do that, let me know. If you're my student, I will create a video on that. Now this whole sound has been downloaded here. It has been extracted. Okay, let me play it now and let's listen to it. First of all, let me silence the first voiceover. After this, I will play the extracted sound so that we can hear the content.
When the issue of Biafra came, Charlie Boy said, "It's not in support of Biafra, we are rascals, we are this." 70 years old man.
There were actually other funny comments this man made, and skit makers are really taking advantage of this. So I will highlight this extracted audio now and crop out only the place he said 70 years old man. So when I'm done with this, I will slide it and move it to the portion of my video I want it to appear. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. You can do this. Just as you are listening to it, you are cutting out the parts, the unwanted parts. Our intention is the 70 years old man must have cropped out the remaining parts, so you can delete this or just keep it aside. This is our main focus. This very part he said 70 years old man, so I will crop it so fine so that I'll be left with only the place he mentioned 70 years old man. Just that. Okay,
70 years old man.
okay, that's very perfect. Now let's delete these remaining parts of the extracted audio. After doing this, I'll now drag the parts we are interested in. I'll drag it to the skit I'm making or the video I'm creating. Okay, now let's play and hear what it sounds like.
70 years old man.
Okay, nice. Now let me extend the video a little to accommodate the very part the coconut hit his head. I think we've cropped it out. Okay, good. This is the part I'm looking for.
70 years old man. Oh.
Okay, guys, I can also decide to add an extra funny slide where goats are laughing. I don't know if any of us have come across such before. Let me go to my phone gallery now and add this slide to this video. Okay, I'm going to play now, so we listen to it. Okay, let me teach us something else as well. I'll be adding another slide to this my project now. I'll add this very slide to this project, and there is this effect we normally observe in skits where we hear few minutes later or few moments later. So this is what I'm going to do. I would like to add it before this last slide. Okay, so I will set my pointer here, then click on add, the red plus button. So if I click on this, I will go to materials. Under materials, I will go to transition. You can see transition there. Now you choose anyone. We have 2000 years later, 6 hours later, a few moments later. Sorry. Now you select anyone you want. Let's say 2000 years later. Then you add it to your slide. I'm going to delete this one now and show us again how I was able to locate this transition. So I will delete this very one by clicking on undo. I clicked on add. I went to materials. You can see materials up there. If you click on materials, you go to transition. All right. So you can choose a few moments later and add it to your project. This very last slide now, I'll press and hold, then drag it to the left so that it comes in between these two slides. Okay. Once you play this very slide, you're going to hear a few moments later. But because I'm using a screen recorder for this tutorial purpose, the few moments later sound won't reflect. Okay, so but this is how it's done. Another effect you may like to add is maybe memory scene. Like you want to show a scene of the olden days in black and white. So I'll teach you how to do this. Click on effects. There are so many effects you can add. Each one you want to apply, you press and hold. This very green one now, if I click on it and hold, it will be applying on the particular slide. So if I go back and replay, once it gets to this point, the color changes. All right. So you can select any effect of your choice. This very one, scan. So if I click on scan and hold, it will reflect on my slide. If you want this effect to appear for 1 second, you press and hold for 1 second. Okay, so now the black and white, I think I have the black and white effect here. So let's look for it. Skit makers normally use it for memory scene, like years back, you know, stuff like that. Okay, this is it here. So if you click and hold, it will have this effect for the number of seconds you hold. Okay, so this is how all these are done. Every other thing like adding text to your videos, you've already learned that in the previous lessons. Thanks for watching, guys.